to the final frontier. Soul position, RJD2 on the beats, plus myself, Blueprint rhymes. Live and direct. We're here. The final frontier. We're here. The final frontier. We breathe adrenaline, elevate organically. Life begins when the record spins and ends, blended into the next with scratches. RJ constructs the canvas, I find a color that matches. Outline the rhyme and increase the content. Blueprint the piece that completes the concept. Sequence the song steps to make it more complex. Soul positioning, soul possession of soul position. Hold your breath and listen while I resurrect these 26 letters. A lesson to beginners that tend to pale in comparison. You're not ill, and if you are, my notepad's full of medicine. Plus my freestyle is etc. Take 2 rounds and call me back with a new style and show me you're prepared for the final frontier. We're here. The final frontier. We're here. The final frontier. We breathe adrenaline, elevate organically. My pen like a turntable arm moves mechanically. Even when the groove shifts or skips dramatically, I accurately etch out my well-defined fantasy. Across the skyline colored with sound, I move into position like a cumulus cloud. Acid rain slang still a part of my MO since my first demo. Known as soap instrumentals with brainstorms, capable of breaking the calm. Created by strange tongues that praise the norm. But while they make a living giving false testimony, I lost it and blessed the ceremony with an exercise, an exorcism. First I ride the rhythm, then I spit a venomous open mic sermon for the tri-vermin that had a hard time learning how to properly prepare for the final frontier. We're here. The final frontier. We're here. The final frontier. Elevate organically, escaping out of milk crates with modern day tragedies. A lost verse or bruise you could've looped first, but refused to do the work when the whistle blew. So in a world dominated by the digital, the metronome I listen to beats inside of my chest and speeds up with the level of stress. It's built to last, but analog at best in just another measurement of time served. My lifeline swerve, kinda like a sine curve. Time blurs during my breakneck ascent to apex and then slows during my lows. Tone deaf soundmen work my shows. The ass of my art form's always exposed, but I'm inspired by the front rows. They're the reason I'm prepared for the final frontier. We're here. The final frontier. We're here. The final frontier.
After opening my flux channel many into the left, confiscating any and every measure of depth. If you a DJ, if you a writer, if you incomplete, don't compete with beat in a cipher. If you a MC, if you a writer, if you a groupie, spread your ass cheeks a little wider. Damn right, holier than thou. You will obey these commandments and respond only when allowed.
For God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten now. I fell from heaven, bypassed earth and stopped in hell. Your plots will fail to stop the Lord. That's harder to pull off than Central, don't close the department stores. You prove you're nicer than me, I'll give my soul to you. Allow your strength to increase and take control of you. You battle me and win, Christ put a cool joke on you. We'll fry your atoms, cremate you and dispose of you. You're at a point where you got no options left. With the slightest of ease, I'll stop your breath. Interrupt your fun once we abduct your son. Since you use 10% to think, use your remaining 90 to duck and run. Neutrons rush to Russell's platinum, plutonium, gold. Speak only when told. I total eclipse. Phonies that hold. Mind you're only a myth. I own the abyss. Lo and behold, I blessed you. You owe me your soul. I rock forever, leaving your train of thought off track like an acapella. And if you're who claims to be what's next shit, then I'm your fiber diet that is yet to be digested. You drenched in fear when a veteran's near. Never dropped science in your life except in your freshman year. You're whack for lack of a worse word. I'ma do you a favor, reunite you back with the earth's dirt.
After opening my flux channel many ends to the left, confiscating any and every measure of depth. If you a DJ, if you a writer, if you incomplete, don't compete with Pete in a cipher. If you a MC, if you a writer, if you a groupie, spread your ass cheeks a little wider. Damn right, holier than thou. You will obey these commandments, then respond only when allowed.
You won't escape the wrath, can't spit a verse to fade us, cause you'll be faking jacks like nickels and impersonators. You rhyme bland too, sense you fail to make, so bring a 9-man crew. After I chew you, they'll be 8. We both ain't shit in this game of ruckus, but here's the difference. You ain't shit and I ain't shit you wanna fuck with. You must wanna get tossed, the most dominant. Whack crews are straight, dumb motherfuckers I got a problem with. Remain anonymous, the weak speak and die, and I was spitting with my mouth shut if you fled the scene alive. Lame teams' brains are fried when I come off the top, like I chose to commit suicide then changed my mind. The sun I dreamed to rise and set when better atoms are spliced correct, which explains Alaska's weather patterns. Drop hotlines and scold you. I'm at the point of my life where Mach 5 is old school. You goddamn right, too deep to calculate. It took a while to drop the fat shit, sorry about the wait. I bet it takes practicing and hardship for you to clutch the mic and spit some fascinating garbage. You better stop trying to rock. You stayed off beat so long I mistook you for a retired cop. You're trapped in the atmosphere I created. You black out, wake up and discover that I've evaded. I want you to aim long, remain strong, although it's hard to stay calm when your face is laced with napalm. When it's whip time, you need appraisers. You ain't met a man yet to spit strychnine and piss his razors.
After opening my flux channel many ends to the left, confiscating any and every measure of depth. If you a DJ, if you a writer, if you incomplete, don't compete with Pete in a cipher. If you a MC, if you a writer, if you a groupie, spread your ass cheeks a little wider. Damn right, holier than thou. You will obey these commandments to respond only when allowed.